I tried Neutonic, the new productivity drink from Chris Williamson and James Smith. Here's my review. When I heard James Smith and Chris Williamson were releasing a product together, I was excited. I've been following them both for years. I admire them, I look up to them, and I get great value from their content. James in particular has made a massive point over the years to not affiliate with big products, turning down big brands like Whoop, Athletic Greens, so he can give his unbiased raw opinion on these products. The only things he's ever pushed are his books and his tours. Chris is the host of Modern Wisdom, one of the fastest growing podcasts out there and one of my favorite podcasts. He's interviewed a ton of guests in the space of productivity, from really successful people to scientists in the field as well. This has led him to be able to specialize and optimize his life to be as productive as possible. So when these two collaborate to make a drink, I'm going to get it and I want to try it. Having said all of that, I could see how my opinion could be slightly biased. However, I'm going to try and give an unfiltered, raw opinion on Neutonic. Now for the review. So why a productivity drink? Both James and Chris have been looking to optimize focus for years. James has been experimenting with different ingredients for his live shows, and Chris needs to be focused for the podcast and all the preparation that he needs to do. James and Chris actually released a 30-minute video on YouTube detailing the full process of how they came to develop Neutonic over the last year. They detail the initial inception of the idea, the story behind the can design, the taste testing process, and they really go into the detail about the science behind the ingredients that they included in the drink. So if you enjoy lore and the story behind things, it's quite a good watch. So what's in Neutonic? There's 5 key ingredients that are in Neutonic. You've got cognisin, Rhodolia rosea, Panax ginseng, L-theanine, and caffeine. As I mentioned before, in the YouTube video that they share, they go into detail about why they've included each one of these ingredients. All of these ingredients are backed by studies. There's a reason they included each and every one of them. And on the website, when you look through the ingredients, they actually link the study next to it so you can see the actual science behind why they've included it, which I think is pretty cool. Sadly, because they're sold out, they've taken the website down. You can't get in at all. So I can't show any footage of that, which is a bit annoying, but they did have it. So why did they include what they did? Well, cognisin has been shown to improve attention in adolescent males, and in women aged 40 to 60, it's found that they made less common errors, which shows an improved attention. For Rhodolia rosea, this is an adaptogen. In a study of nurses, it found that it improved your mental fatigue, short-term memory, and concentration over time. Panax ginseng, all really easy to pronounce names. In the study, it found that it can improve cognitive performance and improve feelings of mental fatigue, making you feel more focused for longer. L-theanine. L-theanine is a natural amino acid normally found in tea leaves. And for the purpose of the studies, this has been combined with caffeine, which it is in this drink. It apparently aids with attention and improves your speed and performance in attention switching tasks, making it less likely that you're going to be distracted. So whilst caffeine can sort of make you a bit jittery and help you jump between things, the L-theanine relaxes you a bit so you stay focused on one thing. Everyone knows about caffeine. It's a stimulant. It gets me through my days every day. And each can of Neutonic includes about 120 milligrams of caffeine, which is the equivalent to about 1.5 coffees, 1.5 Red Bulls, and is 30 milligrams less than the white Ultra Monster, which is usually my go-to drink if I need a big kick of caffeine. But what's the drink actually like?
Yes. So today is the first day I'm going to try this Neutonic drink. Now, full disclosure, as you can maybe hear from the tone of my voice, I've been ill this week. So my taste buds might not be there, but I wanted to do live first reaction. So I've got my very first one here. What is it saying? Flavor we went for was the orange sunrise. So here we go. It tastes orangey. You can taste the sunrise in it. Yeah, tastes all right. It's a drink. It's a bit fizzy. Let's see what the effects are saying. Morning. Wow, look at that light. Day 2, Neutonic. Initial thoughts, I did feel pretty focused, to be fair, but I've not been at work much this week with my illness, so it could be just because I was knew I had a lot of shit to do and just wanted to be focused and smash that out. So I'm not sure yet that that's still out, but I did feel more focused and energized from it.
Okay, so now it's been a week since I first started trying Neutonic, and here are my thoughts. Packaging. I love the eye design. It grabs your focus. It grabs your attention. And that's exactly what the drink's trying to achieve. Increase your focus. It's also pretty wavy and you cannot miss it on a shelf. Taste. The orange flavour grew on me. I actually wasn't sure about it, was a bit on the fence when I first tried it. Hence, earlier in the video, I didn't seem so impressed by the flavour. There is a slight twang to the flavour, but I'm telling myself that's all the productivity ingredients soaking into my tongue. But I grew to really enjoy the flavour. Does it taste as good as a White Monster? Maybe not. But drinking a can of Neutonic doesn't make me feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. Effectiveness. Now, I was able to focus really well after drinking Neutonic. I found myself being able to stay on task a lot more, and even found myself moving on to the next task quicker. Those little gaps you may get when you've sent an email and you may reach for your phone to just, check social media. I found when I had those gaps, it was easier for me to just move on to the next thing and stay productive, stay focused. I mean, the drink has a very decent level of caffeine in it anyway, but I did find myself locked into the task I was doing. I don't experience the jitters that people say that you can get with caffeine, and I didn't experience any jitters with this, but as I say, I don't experience them anyway. I think the drink was really good when I was working on a specific task or in a detailed conversation. Sadly though, boring meetings were still boring meetings. The drink did not save that. Price wise, I think it's about £25 for a box of 12, which is just over £2 a can, which isn't too pricey, but a lot more than an instant coffee. Overall, I believe Neutonic works. It's a science-backed drink, and from my experience, I did find it fueled my focus. I wasn't wired, but I was able to be locked into tasks. Midway through the trial, I even found myself saving my cans for when I knew I had like a big meeting or a big task to do. So I could save all that focus goodness just for those things, which has got to be a good sign. This can isn't the limitless pill. I didn't feel like I'd unlocked this new potential in myself, but I do believe it made me focus better. Will I buy Neutonic again? Yes. Will I have it every day as an alternative to coffee? Probably not. If you like this review, want to see other things like it, comment down below. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.